What is good? I mean, what is really good, my people? It is UK, Trotterber, reductably the darkest man around, and today, guys, I'll be doing One Piece Burning Blood. Is it, cheeks, worthy? Is it worth playing? Is it worth, getting, if you're a One Piece fan, is it worth it? But today, guys, I'm here with Vengeful Wilberg as a guest. And yeah, Venge, what do you think about One Piece Burning Blood as a game? Break it down for us, the pros and the cons in your eyes for One Piece Burning Blood.
Okay, the most obvious pro when it comes to One Piece Burning Blood is the creative aspect of the game. I mean, when you look at other anime games abroad, it's like it has a different flavor. It's like when it comes to One Piece Burning Blood, Spike really made a good effort in terms of making it seem closer to its source, especially with the idea about matchups, haki users versus devil fruit users versus characters that are just simply more human, or they just simply lack a devil fruit and haki. So that's probably one of the more unique aspects of Burning Blood. That's like the biggest pro. It's just diversity. That's I can't stress that enough. Now in terms of, I'm trying to think of anything else. There's a lot of different modes that you can play around with. If you play ranked for a good while and let's say you're burned out for the day, there's plenty of other modes you can tackle. The fact that they have a decent training mode where you can actually set parameters in terms of execution, making it where the opponent can block after the first hit. So basically, if you hit them and you missing the combo or something, or you try to do a new combo and they simply block after that first hit, it kind of gives you an idea whether that combo will work online or not. Now, in terms of the cons, here is my biggest con. This is number one. The fact that the characters across the board does a ton of damage, like ridiculous damage, and then learning combos, the damage can just double or even triple. And to make matters worse, you have the attack buffs, and the attack buffs just drive you crazy sometimes, and so that leads to another con. The attack buffs themselves, I mean, the fact that attack buffs can just cause tremendous damage, especially when coupled with the right characters. It could just wreak havoc. So those are definitely some of the biggest cons. There is support in the game that can be considered overpowered or annoying, but I feel as though what's making the supports even worse is just the fact that every character can do so much damage. Now, the good thing is, this is another pro that I forgot to mention, the effort that Spike has been putting into. You're seeing additional DLC. You're seeing certain moves being nerfed. For example, a lot of unblockables in this game does not do a ton of damage, which is a very good thing, like the effort that Spike has been putting in. But in terms of people talking about Loki or Devil Fruit users being considered OP, well, it's not that they're overpowered, it's just how people are using them, and do you know how to come up with some kind of countermeasure for dealing with that, which is another good thing about Burning Blood. There is countermeasures, but at the same time, there's still a lot of things that are unknown at this point, especially because of the patch. A lot of the combos that you could typically do that causes a ton of damage kind of died down a bit because people are going to have to find different ways to combo with some of the characters. And another good plus is the fact that the Unity chain damage has been cut down significantly, and so that's another good thing. And I guess that kind of sums up my pros and cons for Burning Blood.
That's cool. Okay, let me go ham. Woo! So with me and One Piece Burning Blood, like I gotta put it straight, bruh. In terms of any anime game I played, in terms of like characters being different, in terms of the way people are different, like in terms of it being unique and being true to the series, One Piece Burning Blood does it the best for me. So far, based on the stage structure that we've had from any other anime game, Burning Blood does it the best. It does a lot of things right, and it does a lot of things wrong. Like for me, like there are certain supports that shouldn't be on the game. Like for example, the Dragon support, the Goldie Roger support. Because come on, if you put both of them together, bro, you could do your ultimate 3 times in one match, like without even like working for it. And there's a lot of things that happens in One Piece Burning Blood that literally there's no consequence, bruh. You can spam, you can spray attacks, bruh. You can do this, but nothing's gonna happen, bruh. You're all good. You're all good for the most part. And the fact that the damage scaling is horrible, like I don't care. Like they patched it up to a certain extent, but the overall damage for attacks is still bad. Like there's some attacks that got nerfed, like unblockables got nerfed, some stuff got fixed. You don't have to spawn right in front of the person, you can spawn away from them, or you can literally jump into an attack. They've given you a variety of ways where you can spawn in terms of your character, like when he dies. And that's pretty much good. That's good. That's showing that Spike are willing to listen, they're willing to take in the feedback, they're willing to help this game be better. But it still doesn't take away from the fact that the issue is that the game overall does a lot of damage and people are abusing supports that shouldn't even be on the game. Like me with supports, I can see why they put it on the game, but like what you said in your other video about do supports break the game, do supports hurt Burning Blood, some of the supports do too much on the game, and that is what's hurting One Piece Burning Blood as a whole. Obviously ranked is gonna piss you off, bro. That's why we call it One Piece Burning Salt, because I'm so damn salty after I played a ranked match, bro. But as a whole, when it comes down to One Piece Burning Blood as an anime game, as a One Piece game, it does it well. Like in terms of the formula, the way the game should be, I pretty much agree with it. There's just some stuff that needs to be fixed, some stuff that needs to be taken out of the game, some mechanics that needs to go. If they fix most of the stuff, One Piece Burning Blood, like if you take away, if you fix the damage scaling and take away the broken supports, for the most part, and don't quote me on this, there might be games that are more balanced than this, based on online games that we've had, One Piece Burning Blood will be close enough to being a balanced game. Obviously there'll be BS things, broken things, because people always look for that when they play an anime game, because there's always something hidden and something broken, and when one person finds it, bro, they start making it come up to the surface so that everybody else can see. But as a whole, when it comes to One Piece Burning Blood as an anime game, as a One Piece game, Spike did a great job. Stage structure good. Awakenings, they need to change that shit, because I shouldn't have to be running the whole of my match away from Gear 4th and then suddenly be cornered, be left to block and sidestep. I should be at least able to fight it. And when I mean fight it, okay, it may not stagger, that's fine, because if it staggers, awakenings are pretty much useless and weak. But I should still be able to dish it some damage. If I do an ultimate, my ultimate should knock them back to their reverse state. And if that happens, bro, that helps me get out of the situation. That helps me get away out of the situation. Not me having to run away, trying to like hide behind like a freaking rock or something, bro, so that I won't be like pummeled by 4th gear or overpowered by the fact that the damage scaling is horrible, and number 2, this man packs a lot of damage. But as a whole, with One Piece Burning Blood, it's a good game. I like it. And when I said that hesitantly, bro, I thought I had flashbacks to rank. But as a whole, Venge, for One Piece Burn, let's say One Piece Burning Blood gets a One Piece Burning Blood 2. What would you recommend for the game? What should they take out, or what should they add to the game to make it better than it is, and what could they do to the game? Like, just like at least 3 things that you feel that they can do to make the game better, to make the game like a massive improvement from the last one.
All right. You brought up a very good point about the awakenings, because I totally forgot to mention that. So I'm going to go ahead and mention my 3. Number 1 and foremost is how they handle overall damage. That's a big one. Another one, if they're going to include healing supports, they need to be more careful. Like healing supports and whatever 50%. Other supports they're using, there has to be, it shouldn't be so strong that like people could like pretty much regain 80 to 90% of their health.
Yes, I agree with that.
What you mentioned about the awakenings. Okay, I understand what they was doing with the awakenings. It's kind of like a way to get yourself back in the game. But at the same time, like you said, the fact that somebody that was maybe quote unquote winning, and then they're literally forced to be at automatic defense the entire time is just pretty annoying, because all it takes is one slip up and that's it, and the person that's awakened, they can attack as much as they want. I feel like if they was going to use that, they should make it where, okay, maybe certain special moves, they don't have armor against special moves. That way, if you dodge an attack, you can punish them with a special move and they stagger. That way, you know, at least you have a way of fighting back. Actually, I'm going to stop here because I rambled on too much already. So, yeah.
No, I'm going to do, since you said that stuff, I'm going to look at it from a different approach, and I'm going to divert to the story mode. And the story mode was, for what it was good. It was good for what it was. But me, in terms of me enjoying the story mode, I didn't really enjoy it that much, bruh. It got to the point I was like, let me just finish this shit, get the achievement, get the trophy, whatever, bruh, and go online and whip some cheeks left, right, and center, bruh. That's what I was like with the story mode. So I don't want us to do the same arc from 3 different angles. I don't want that. I want us to do a legitimate story mode that has at least a couple of arcs in a row. Like, say, if it goes from Marineford to Fishman Island to Punk Hazard to Dressrosa, I would welcome that. Or if it's just like Dressrosa and detailed, but with a lot of variety of events, like a boss battle with Zora fighting Pika, that would be dope, bruh. Seeing Doflamingo versus Luffy on the plaza, that would be dope as hell. Seeing the Sabo, being Sabo in the Coliseum and having to do some requirements, like knock these people out of the Coliseum ring, like stuff like that would be legit. Stuff like that would be fun, because with the story mode with One Piece Burning Blood, when you look at story mode in anime games, they give you variety in terms of like how you're doing it. You got some boss battles, you got some regular fights, you got some ones that you can just you have to literally stay alive. You like Burning Blood didn't really have variety. All it was pretty much, okay, another fight, another fight, another fight. Oh wait, that person's gonna step in. Another fight, another fight. Like it got boring, and for the most part, they kind of reused the same cutscenes. So if they're gonna give variety, like One Piece has a lot of characters, a lot of big ass characters, bruh. They can do boss battles, they can do stuff like that. And yeah, like as a whole, I like Wanted versus. They should keep that, but they need to kind of like change the well. Okay, when something's hard, this is what most anime games are getting it wrong nowadays. When something's hard, they resort to spamming, and when I mean resort to spamming, I mean like, okay, in order for us to make this hard for the people for the consumer that's playing this game, let's just make them hella buffed up, spam, and their moves do twice the damage that you do.
Right. And
stuff like that is kind of annoying and frustrating. If they were to do the difficult route, like burst limit, like the AI was actually smart in terms of it would sidestep your attacks, it would counter you, it would literally have a brain instead of just like spamming, if you know what I mean. If they can do it like how they did in burst limit, how they do it in like the fighting games, like when I mean like this is the only time I actually say that they should actually take the element out of like games like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat in terms of difficulty against the AI, because stuff like that, you're actually fighting against computer, you actually kind of have to outsmart the CPU, yada yada yada. And if they were to do that, that would be dope and that would be amazing. Wanted versus, I like it. The pirate flag, for me, like that mode is dead. Like that mode was meant to be online, but hardly anyone played it. People are focused on rank. And what else? They can add what's that mode? A horde mission mode, bruh. Like a Pirate Warrior style, like an arcade mode, Pirate Warrior style game with your friends, bruh. Co-op, let's go, bruh. And also, there's one other thing that One Piece Burning Blood did that you weren't able to do online, bruh. Take co-op out for being online only, bruh. And bring that shit online, bruh. Everyone wants to play co-op online, bruh. That'll make the game last long. That'll make the game fun, and that'll make everyone want to play the game for a long period of time. And also make endless 6-man. And also, if you're gonna do endless, kind of make spectator mode better. Like, when I mean better, like, say if I want to reselect my characters and they've already started the match, when I go into the match, I can at least go into the match, like, I can at least go into, like, where they are in real time. If they allow us to do that, that would be cool. Or unless if they want to actually do how they did in Xenoverse, where 2 people fight, you're in the spectate area, and the 2 people have like 40 seconds to pick their characters, yada yada yada, and they both go into the fight, and then we do it like that. Then it keeps everyone in real time. That would be dope. And also, tournament mode would be nice as well. If we could have that, like, it's just another game mode. People will use it if it's there. Like, yeah, that's pretty much what I got to say in terms of what they should add in One Piece Burning Blood. And Venge, you pretty much said the stuff that you should take out, and you pretty much said the stuff that they should be cautious in, and everything that you said I completely agree with. You got anything else to add? Or that's it?
Just one more thing, because like this is something I forgot to touch on real quick. When you mentioned the whole idea about spam, I thought that was huge. Like, one of the biggest things that they definitely want to do with Burning Blood too, and if that even becomes a thing, is make it where, you know, there has to be some kind of meter or a stamina bar, that so that, you know, people just can't do consecutive special moves over and over. Cause like that's the biggest issue at this point. Like you said, people could spam without any kind of penalty, and I feel like a stamina meter or some kind of energy bar, or maybe just the fact that the ability meter drops after every special move would caution people in regards to spamming certain things.
Yeah, that would be dope. I completely agree with that. They need to just give us more consequence. And also, like, with stuff like flash count and stuff like that, so elements like that are good in the game. Like, we like it, but to a certain extent, like, I'm not sure whether I should say that they should tone it down, because if they tone it down, it'll literally be like Substitutions in Storm.
Exactly.
Everyone will be flash counting each other, and I've actually encountered people that are actually really good at flash counting. So it's something that you can do, but it's more of timing. That's pretty much what Burning Blood is. Timing, waiting out, being patient. You can't pretty much rush in. If you're rushing, bruh, turn around and just spread them cheeks. Well, that's pretty much all I gotta say. You got anything else to add? Or that's it?
Well, that's about it.
Okay, so guys, check out Vengeful Warburg's channel description. It'll be in the description below. You know how I say it. Staring at you with that Sharingan. And yes, I did a Naruto reference in a One Piece video. Deal with it. But anyway, guys, please comment and subscribe. I know I say this all the time, but at the end of the day, I'm just saying, please leave a like, rate, and enjoy this video. And yeah, I'll catch you next one, guys. Bye-bye.